Welcome to Ham Falcon, my hammer-locked regular man. He is on a quest to collect all of RuneScape's hammers and hammer-related items. The rules are simple. In combat, he can only use hammers, and he is restricted to the hammers he has unlocked. First hammer of each type cannot be obtained through the Grand Exchange, trades, or shops if it's possible for them to be obtained through other methods. Once that first hammer has been collected, it is considered unlocked and can be used as freely as he wants, as well as obtaining duplicates from the Grand Exchange or other sources. He is hammer-locked. He is Ham Falcon. I'm in the middle of editing episode 3, and I thought let's start off episode 4 with a nice, lovely level 40 fletching. Beautiful. So now that I'm a bit burnt out on leagues, I think it's time to get back onto hammer-locked. So first thing I want to do is get Tears of Guthix unlocked and out the way, because right now each week which goes by is potentially wasted ranging experience. And in order to get benefit from that, we're going to need to level up all these other skills. So, most of these I could do AFK, off camera, they're boring, uninteresting. However, I'm sure a lot of you are probably curious about this one right here, magic. Follow me, I'll show you what I'm going to do. There are a few quests we could do which will reward us with some magic experience. Initially I was going to grind out some tomes in Arceus as I need the favour anyways, but with some easy quests ready to knock out which reward a decent amount of early game magic experience, it makes sense we start here first. Hello demons, it's me, your boy. So hopefully I can just sit here with melee prayer on. I've got a sneaky attack pot on the go. Got some bass. Hopefully this is just a nice easy one. We'll see how long it takes. Hopefully not too long. I very quickly started to realise this is not working out in the way I hoped. Oh, we finally done a cheeky 3 damage. Tell you what, playing leagues has spoiled me, and I've not realised how quick I fucking run out of run energy all the goddamn time. How long it takes to get around the map when you're such a broke ass bitch. And that combat isn't as just quick and easy as it is. I've been spoiled, completely spoiled. And through the power of prayer flicking, we finally did that in just roughly 5 minutes. That took longer than it should have. And that's hurt my soul and spirit. And that's a grand tree done. Nice bit of attack experience. But this is more so what we're after right here. Agility's 38, nice bonus. 52 attack, never gonna complain. And more importantly, 7 whole fucking magic levels. Right then, time for the watchtower. I tell you what, if it wasn't due to run energy, I'd wear this getup all the time. There's something beautifully aesthetic about this armor with a banana hat, and you can't tell me otherwise. Right, when I did this on my main account, I did die in my first attempt because I had no fucking idea what's going on. But hopefully, we'll live this time. Just gonna sip one of these. You must decide Dragon Slayer 1 to drink this potion. What the fuck is this shit? Right, hopefully we can prayer magic this and mitigate as much damage as possible. I think I'm going to wait until my win energy is restored a bit though, so we'll give it a moment. Right, I think that's enough win energy to give this a shot. That kid must have started Dragon Slayer 1 to drink the Kool-Aid. I am upset by this. But we are praying magic. Got some bass. Should be fine. Oh, that wasn't bad whatsoever. I died the first time round because I didn't prepare for the Dragonfire, and I just got absolutely nuked by Dragonfire. But that wasn't too bad. I'm happy with that. And that's Watchtower done with a nice 15k magic experience, which puts us to 33 magic. So I'm not going to do anything else with magic for now. The plan is get my Runecraft, Construction, and Hunter to level 20, and then we could do some Tears of Guthix for my range. I'm going to be leveling up everything else once we've got Tears of Guthix, but at the moment it's just important to make sure that any XP we get from Tears goes straight into range. And with the ascent of Arceus done, we're level 17 Hunter, but not quite high enough for Tears of Guthix. So I'm going to quickly get that topped up, smash out the Tears of Guthix, see how much experience we can get into our ranged. I just had a genie turn up, and I want to show you the cruelty of this, the absolute cruelty of everything. 1 experience away from a fucking ranged level. What is this shit? After all the craziness and fast-pacedness of leagues, it's actually quite nice just to kick back and take things a bit slow, especially doing a bit of wood cutting, a bit of forestry. Obviously, I'm just here for 49 fire making, just so I can get Tears of Guthix done. It's just been pleasant being able to kick back and relax here. Hello gamers, and welcome to the solution to all my ranging level issues. This lovely snack here has got a quest for me, and the reward for this quest is going to be very, very helpful. Don't mind me just being abducted by a beam of light. Honestly, fucking terrifying if that was me. There we go, that's Tears of Guthix done, nice and short. Now with this, we can tell a story, get let in, collect these little blue tears, and with that quick sip, that's 736 range experience. It's not much, but it's enough to get us to 19 and get us started on our long wait. We'll be able to do this once a week, as long as range is our lowest level skill. The important part here really is making sure we get our range up to level 25, because then we can start using pest control points to level up range and get things done more efficiently. And once we're at level 30, we can also use the achievement experience lamps, which will be pretty nice. But until now, that's just for long ass grind, which we've got to take to get our range level up. The main goal of this episode is to try and get one of 2 hammers as we wait for Tears of Guthix to get our range to level 25. One of these hammers is the Giant's Club, dropped by Obor at a 1 in 128 drop rate. The awkward part of this grind is in order to fight Obor, we will need to get giant keys, which are also dropped at a 1 in 128 drop rate from hill giants, which means we are at the mercy of one set of RNG followed by another set of RNG to get this club. Ordinarily, you will grind the keys at Shizun in the multi-combat zone and use the multi-cannon, but due to our restrictions, this is not an option for us. The silver lining from this though is it is an opportunity to train our attack and strength, ready to access the Warriors Guild and grind out the defenders. We are 54 kills deep and 24 minutes in, and we've already got our first giant key. That is ahead of drop rate, which I'm quite happy about. I doubt we're going to keep getting spoons like that. I expect this to continue to be a very long grind. But yeah, I guess I'll check in once we hit the 100 kill marker somewhere around that. And that's a quick diversion of a Christmas event done. This looks terrible and amazing all at the same time. And this can be our drip just while we're recording throughout the festive period. We're doing a cheeky little bit of mahogany homes, because if you look at my skills, my range is finally at 21. However, this does mean my other skills starting to fall behind, so I won't be getting benefits from Tears of Guthix. My construction was at 20, so I thought, know what, let's do some mahogany homes. Get up to a nice 33 so we could do oak larders in the future. And then I just need to start increasing my hunter and herb lore, so that way we don't have to worry about it anymore. Thankfully, I've got some funds raised from doing the hill giant grind. We've still only got 2 keys after 526 kills, which is not too great. But we are making money, which means it's being able to fund up all the skilling that we need to do so we can get everything above our range. And after 1,280 kills, we only have about 6 keys, which is a bit below drop rate. However, to keep the momentum going and my morale high, I'm going to knock out some crests, get myself a nice little rune plate, and start setting up this account's economy by getting my birdhouse run sorted and doing some proper herb runs, which will help in the long run with getting some money in. Especially since we need to get those all-important easy clue scrolls. The cost of being a hammer-based Giga Chad. Having to pay 10 fucking K. Oh boy, a sailing adventure. I hope nothing goes terribly wrong. Jenkins! Another Dragon Slayer one. Another big F for Jenkins. So for this, I had a choice of either using my Mythical Warhammer and the anti-fire shield, or just going big dick about it and just use this instead. So my plan is, I'm going to chuck my anti-fire, that should protect me from most of the dragon fire and only take 10 damage from it, protect melee, and just get into melee combat, because apparently when you're in melee combat, it doesn't use dragon fire too often, so when it does, we're only going to get hit by the 10s. As always, just open up this wall so it unlocks a shortcut, and we'll see how it goes. Excuse me. Anti-fire was on. Excuse me. Something has clearly gone wrong there. Let me take a look and try that again. Okay, so Elvarg is a fucking snowflake apparently, and when you just take an anti-fire, it can still hit a maximum of 55. What I wanted was a super anti-fire, so that doesn't exactly help, and even using Protect from Magic and the anti-fire will still mean I could get hit by a maximum of 40. So my plan is going a bit out the window. I'm just going to have to use an anti-fire and a shield because I'll make it 0 damage. And then I can just protect melee from there. That also means I'm going to have to use a Mithril Warhammer, which is not exactly the best, but it is what it is. We are back for round 2. And I swear this anti-fire potion does fuck all. So according to this, even the anti-fire potion and the anti-fire shield still means you can hit 7s with a fire. I swear, Elvarg is more pumped up than a regular chromatic dragon. The fuck is this bullshit? What's happened to all my prayer? What's happened here? I'm so confused. What's happened to all my fucking prayer? This is going terribly wrong. Okay, we're good. Brilliant. We had to go old school and bash him to death with a hammer instead of scumming it. But we lived. We're fine. I am so confused with how the anti-fire works in Elvarg. It's just so different to other dragons, and I'm just used to other dragons. It's thrown me off so bad. That's Dragon Slayer cleared. Nice little boost to our defense. And some XP to get us close to our next strength level. With Bon Voyage done, we can start working on some birdhouse runs. It's Obor time. Obor attacks with both melee and range, with his range doing the most damage with a max hit of 28, and his melee only having a max of 22. Because of this, we're off praying range and tanking his melee with our full rune armour. Obor also has a special attack which knocks us back and stuns us, but we should be able to eat through the damage. It is recommended we have 50 defense, so we are going a bit risky with our 42 defense. But with our attack and strength over the recommended of 50, I hope this will balance it out and make it so we have some quick, easy kills. Okay then, bit nervous, bit concerned, but hopefully this will go kinda smooth. I don't like this. Apparently, there's some connection issues already, fuck's sake. Do I risk it? That is the question. Right, I'm going to leave this and come back when things are more stable, because this is going to be a silly idea right now. You're fucking kidding me. That's used up one of my goddamn keys. Already after a strong start, losing a fucking key because the internet doesn't want to work properly. All the servers don't want to work properly. I don't know who's at fault here. Right, let's give this a go. I definitely should have had my prayer one before I went in. That was on me. Oh god, it's happened again. It's fucking happened again. I'm dead, aren't I? I've lost my keys and I'm dead. Fucking hell. I definitely should have left this until tomorrow. I'm alive! Oh my lord! I'm alive! Right, eat the bass, eat the bass. If I can finish this KC, I won't linger around. I'll head out and be safe with how shitty the servers are being right now. Yeah, we knew that was gonna happen. Hopefully I can get those keys back through death. But yeah, I'm gonna have to leave that for it to being stable. I think I'm gonna have to change what foods I'm using as well. I think I could have easily got that if the servers weren't being so shitty. But I'll leave this until tomorrow. Kill Giant Slayer task, yeah boy! And after that Slayer task, I've got the 2 keys I lost from yesterday, which is pretty neat.
Ho, 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 it's Christmas time. Ho, 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 it's...
Here's a quick level check for you all. We're finally at range 33, and everything is going up as well, so Tears of Guthix can stay on top of keeping the range going up. And that pile of Hammerstone hops is slowly getting bigger. Now we've been able to start making cash, it means we've been able to start getting gourmet impling jars, which means we can start hunting for those easy clue scrolls to get our ham joint. First one already. What I'm going to do is start knocking these out, store up the chests, and if we've got a decent number of them, maybe we'll do a mini opening. We got a total of 6 clue scrolls out of those 50 jars, which was quite nice. Puts us onto a total of 8 caskets. I don't want to open them until I've got a significant more amount though. You know, we could do some kind of grand opening of them all. I'm quite happy with that. As we make more money, we could buy some more jars and just open up more clue scrolls. With the internet a lot more stable And with what we learned yesterday, I'm giving this another go. Since we got those 2 keys from doing Slayer earlier, that should put us in a better position. But let's see how this goes. That was a whole lot more smooth. I'm quite happy with that. That was pretty neat. So I definitely don't need Crown Bronze. To be honest, my max HP ain't high enough for that. But we got a Rune Longsword. I can sell that back. I should have probably bought some teleport to speed this up. But that's not too bad. I guess I'll see you guys once I've got these kills. So we've got 1 key left. We did get an extra key through the KC. So we get to do attempt number 7. I'll be honest, I did not expect the club to drop whatsoever. I'll be very surprised if I get the club from this final key, but what's important is we gain some of those KCs in and gain those rolls of the dice for the drop, really. But yeah, this could be quicker and less resource intensive if we've got some higher combat stats. So what I think I'll do after this is knock out some more Slayer tasks, because we are going to need to get Slayer levels up to fight Gargoyles at some point. And through the Slayer tasks, I can just increase my combat stats, hopefully get myself to 65 attack and strength, so I can start grinding for defenders. I could justify grinding for Rune Warhammer then as well. Just almost died. And then we could come back to this giant grind, which I think will be more than reasonable. Whether we'll complete the giant grind this video yet, I'm not entirely sure, because it is becoming a how long is a length of thread situation. And I don't want to delay putting out videos, because I know I've already put up a post saying this video is going to be late. It is what it is. But yeah, if we're lucky, we're going to get that club. If we're not, time for some Slayer. Time to roll that dice. Have we got it? No, didn't expect it, but whatever. It's kind of cool. 7 KC under the belt. I'm going to save up a whole lot more keys. I think what I'll do is save up 10 keys and then do 10 attempts from there, because that way, you know, it keeps it in nice batches, as well as with each KC of Obor, we do have a chance of him dropping another Giant's key as well. So I think that's my plan with that, but for now, it's time to get some Slayer done. I finally have a reason to wear mage armor, and it's just to fight Pyre Lords for the magic defense. I'll take it. Don't mind me, just AFKing enchanting jewelry for that magic experience. I've decided I'm allergic to all the money I'm making, and it's time to do some clue scrolls. So it seems I didn't record audio for this segment, and I had my microphone muted. but we have 22 clue caskets. We're just going to open them up, see what we get. I did not expect to hit this level, so I wasn't recording. But finally, we've hit level 25 on Tears of Guthix. This means we are no longer at the mercy of RNG to level up our range, which means, theoretically, we can now start our journey on Recipe for Disaster. But I've still got some giant keys. I've still got some clue caskets to open up. I'm going to get them done. Maybe get a few more clue scrolls out the way so we can do one big easy clue opening for this video specifically. And then there's 2 things I want to do before we wrap things up ready for Recipe for Disaster. Yeah, it's been an episode of RNG, so not much has happened, but as far as I see it, it's been a progress video. It's been a video leading up to where we are now. So if we get what we need now, brilliant, brilliant. If not, then Ayo. Whatever. I suppose preparing for Recipe for Disaster is the bigger thing, right? Okay, we got another 29 clue chests. That brings up to a total of 50 over this video. Actually, more like 51. Shh. Let's see if we can get the ham joint. No ham joint, but we did get this motherfucker, the Cape of Skulls. That shit is worth nearly 5 goddamn mil. I'm happy with that. Tempted to keep it, but I may need the money for other things. Fuck it. I'm going to sell it for the money. Still got another 7 caskets. Bear with me. I thought I've opened them all. So no ham joint, but we do have a master clue scroll, which I'm not going to be doing anytime soon. And a fair amount of shit to sell here. That's 5.8 mils worth of stuff. That's definitely probably made back all the money I've spent on all of this. I mean, close to 1k worth of gourmet impling jars in total. So yeah, that is definitely covering all the money I've spent as well as profit. I can't complain one bit about that. With that score cape, I've bought 1,000 more impling jars, and that's going to be it. I'm going to crack through these, see how many easy clue scrolls I can get, how many caskets I can get, and then that will be it for attempting to get the ham joint, at least for a while. So let's crack on with it. Hello and Happy New Year, everyone. We've got 621 9 jars to go, but since we've got 25 caskets, I thought we'll have a quick break, open them up, see if we can end this journey early on. So let's see what we get. Still no hammer, but we've got some stuff which we can sell on, but nothing too exciting, I guess. And after 96 easy clue chests, we just still don't have it. Keeper scores, very nice drop though. Very happy with that, not going to complain. We're able to get some of the collection logged as well. Also not going to complain. Fuck is up with this, 6 black pickaxes. But I'm going to leave it there, clue scrolls. I'm going to leave it at horrible 96. Clickbait people in the thumbnail and the title saying we've done 100. You know how it goes. I'm going to sell these off in the grand exchange. And I'm going to get on to the last thing, which I want to do, ready for Recipe for Disaster. We got 2 keys left, so let's just use them now and get them out the way. Also being able to do a cheeky upgrade of an Amulet of Fury, which is pretty neat. But yeah, I'm not expecting to get the Giants Club with these 2 keys. It'd be very silly of me to think I would be getting it with these 2 keys, but I've got them. Might as well use them now. If I get the Giants Club, brilliant. If not, well, it means we can move on to doing what we're meant to do on this account, which is get hammers. First kill just gets me in So Giant's Head and some Cosmic Runes. And more Cosmic Runes. Joy. But yeah, I'm going to leave it open to you guys if you think it's just going to be fair if I can use a multi-cannon just to farm the keys, because it's just going to make life a whole lot more easier, and that's it. Only use it for then. If I'm going to do that, it will be after I've got the target range levels to do the quests I need to do. So that way I'm not scumming it with range experience. But I'll leave that open to you guys, whether you think it's fair if I do use that multi-cannon or not, or if I just stay strictly pure and get all these giant keys using my hammers and nothing else. Please let me know. It's Adamant Warhammer time. After looking at my options of what is available to us and what is possible to kill, I have settled on Mountain Trolls. They have a 1 in 128 drop rate, a magic number for this episode it seems, and these trolls should be easy to kill. By going for the ones at south of Mount Quidamortum, I think that's how it's said, I am close to a bank thanks to the mountain guide being added in nearby for desert treasure too. Hopefully this will be a nice short grind. That did not take long whatsoever. Only 17 kills, I am fucking happy with that. Let's pick that up and move on to the Rune Warhammer. Back-to-back information spilling, you love to see it. This time it's the Rune Warhammer, the one before last of the metallic type weapons, which will mean after unlocking this Warhammer, we will be free to advance onto whatever we want next for our metallic type restrictions. After looking at our options, I have decided that Jagex did not want Iron Men to have Rune Warhammers unless they smith it or buy it from a vendor after Threminic trials. With what is available to us, P-Hat and Cracker were the sensible options. Two named trolls which can hit quite high considering their level. Once again, with a magic number of 1 in 128 for the drop rate, we had another session of prayer flicking ahead of us. I'll tell you what, killing all these giants at the moment just for hammers is making me feel like one of those old school Warhammer Fantasy Slayer dwarfs, you know, the ones with all the ginger hair, have a death oath, and depending how good they have a different title. One of them is Troll Slayer. And with all this troll grinding, I definitely feel like that's me right now. Guthix, he's just like me, for real, for real. It's a new day, and I thought instead of carrying on with the Rune Warhammer grind, there's definitely some quests I've not done yet which can give me some extra attack XP, as well as help me with manoeuvring around the world map a whole lot easier. So I'm going to knock those out, and then carry on with the Rune Warhammer grind.
War never changes.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. That's what you get with fucking with the Hammer Master. And that's Tree Gnome Village done and out the way. Gets us a nice cheeky attack level. And most importantly, I can now start using the Spirit Tree Network, which should help with just getting around and also doing future clue scrolls whenever I need to head over to Tree Gnome Village. And that's Fight Arena done for another attack level. And that's Plague City done, so I can start doing RD teleports, making life a whole lot more easier. And now it's back to my personal purgatory of getting this Rune Warhammer. We're now just over 100 kills in, still no Rune Warhammer. However, these granite shields are the same drop rate as the Rune Warhammer, and we seem to got 2 of them. So we're lucky in one way, but not in the way we want to be. Can't complain too much because of how quick we got the Adamant Warhammer. But it is what it is. We're close to the 128 drop rate. Hopefully we'll get it in the next one. We'll just have to wait and see. Finally, we got it. It's dropped after how many kills? Let me get out of here safely first. Let's get the fuck out. So that is 124 kills it took. 124. 4 away from the drop rate. We'll take that as fucking beautiful. I don't know if I'm just going to start using this now without the defender. Not entirely sure about that because of the decrease of speed. I don't know if the increased strength and attack bonus really makes it worth it, so I might just play around with it for a bit, see how it goes. But finally, we've got rune weaponry. Pretty cool, pretty neat. I'm just trying to buy a brimstone ring, because that's going to be our best in slot for rings until we can do DKs. And that pretty much leaves everything right now. These are the hammers we've got. As you can see, the collection's slowly getting bigger. I've been splashing some of the money we've made from those clue scrolls to big V's up to 100s, which is pretty cool. A few more hammerstone seeds, even though that means fuck all. But one of the goals was not only just to collect the hammers, but also to make a mass collection. So this is why we're bumping these numbers up a bit, just to make it interesting. But yeah, just to wrap things up, these are my stats right now. I may do some AFKing at sand crabs just to get that 65 attack so we can start working towards defenders. I can't use a dragon defender until 60 defense anyways, so I'm not too fussed rushing that. But either way, we're now in a nice place to start, a recipe for disaster. And trust me when I say, you do not want to miss that. I just want to say a quick thank you for watching this episode. I know it's took a while for it to come out, but it is what it is with leagues, Christmas, etc, etc. But thank you for your patience. I'm going to be annoying and say the next one's going to take a while again, but that's because next we've got Recipe for Disaster. There's going to be a lot of grinding involved, and I've got a little thing which I want to try and do as part of that video. It's going to be a long one. One could say it's going to be a miniature film, but I'm not going to hype it up that big. But thank you very much. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment below, all that jazz, and I'll see you next time for a Recipe for Disaster. Thank you very much.